Police say Robinson's Texas identification card was located inside the white Kia.
In this episode of Are You Kidding Me?, this case just gets way crazier and way crazier. And make sure y'all stay tuned in a couple of hours. I'm in Fort Worth right now. I got some exclusive behind-the-scene content nobody else can show you. And I ain't gonna lie, you conspiracy theorists, y'all might be right. But I had to show you all that to reveal this. This is crazy. Listen to this. Suspects chased, cornered, get money Lil Ronnie with assault rifle and handguns. Affidavit says Ronnie Sibley's 5-year-old daughter, who was sitting in the passenger seat of his car, was also killed. An arrest warrant affidavit obtained Monday by the Dallas Morning News sheds new light on the moments leading up to the Forest Hill shooting last week that killed a Fort Worth rapper and his young daughter. On May 3rd, police say Ronnie Sibley, a 35-year-old rapper known musically as Get Money Lil Ronnie, and Romani Sibley, his 5-year-old daughter, were fatally shot about 10 a.m. broad daylight at Slappy's Car Wash on the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive. Days later, Adonis Robinson, 24, and Jacoby Russell, 21, were each booked into the Tarrant County Jail on a capital murder charge and a connection with the shooting. Both Robinson and Russell remain in custody Monday afternoon with bail set for each at $1.5 million. That is crazy. So they still can get bail. Wow. According to the affidavit, Sibley was vacuuming his red Dodge Challenger on the north side of the car wash at 10:48, pardon me. This, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm right. Anyways, according to the affidavit, Sibley was vacuuming his red Dodge Challenger on the north side of the car wash at 10:48 a.m. when Robinson and Russell pulled up in a white Kia Rio on the south side. As the suspects rounded the corner of the building to the north side, the affidavit says immediately began firing multiple rounds towards Sibley's car. According to the affidavit, they were armed with an assault-style rifle and handguns. Romani was sitting in the front passenger seat at the time. The affidavit says it was unclear if the suspects knew she was inside. Sibley tried to run, but the affidavit says suspects continued to chase him while firing their weapons. The suspects then cornered Sibley, shooting him again. Both suspects then ran back to the Kia and fled, according to the affidavit. When officers arrived at the car wash, they found Sibley and Romani wounded and the Dodge Challenger with multiple bullet defects and several shell casings on the ground. The affidavit says the Kia was found by Fort Worth police later that morning at an apartment complex. The suspects were seen on surveillance video getting out of the car at 11:08 a.m. and throwing multiple items into a nearby grassy area. Shortly after 1:30 p.m., a woman got into the Kia and drove away. When police conducted a traffic stop, the affidavit says the woman confirmed Robinson had asked to borrow her car earlier that morning. Wow. According to the affidavit, Robinson told the woman something had happened, but wouldn't elaborate. He also told her to delete all cell phone communication between them. Robinson was arrested Thursday in Livingston, roughly 75 miles northeast of Houston, while Forest Hill Police Chief David Hernandez said Russell's attorney facilitated his surrender Friday.
And Fox 4 obtained new details about the shooting at a Forest Hill car wash that killed a father and his 5-year-old daughter. Both suspects are in custody for capital murder after that shooting 1 week ago today. Fox 4's Dion Anglin is live with what those court documents reveal. Dion?
Other Hannah, disturbing details from court documents today, yet still no clear motive has been laid out. Adonis Robinson, arrested in Polk County on Thursday, is now in the Tarrant County Jail. On Friday, 21-year-old Jacoby Russell was also booked into the jail. Both men are facing capital murder charges in the Forest Hill car wash deaths of rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter Armani. Court documents in the case include an arrest affidavit for Robinson. And while it does not reflect a motive in the ambush killing, it does include details that played out a week ago. It indicates Sibley was vacuuming his car when two men got out of a 2016 white Kia Rio. It states the suspects were armed with an assault-style rifle and handguns. Investigators describe how they approached Sibley and immediately opened fire. And they continued to fire and chase Sibley as he tried to run and get away. The document reveals Sibley's 5-year-old daughter, while in the front passenger seat of his vehicle, was struck and killed by those flying bullets. Further information indicates Fort Worth police located the white Kia Rio at an apartment complex, and surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment. It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to the affidavit, who identified him. She was seen driving away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off at work, then called her later, provided the location of the vehicle, and told her to come pick the vehicle up because something had happened. Police say Robinson's Texas identification card was located inside the white Kia. Now, court information shows Jacoby Russell is being held on a bond or a bond set at $1.5 million, and Robinson is being held with no bond.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell, too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased, independent news. Oh, no, it get crazier. According to court documents, the court documents, police found the suspect's white Kia at an apartment complex. Video from outside the complex showed two men getting out the car wearing clothes that matched the description. Police later saw Adonis Robinson's girlfriend leave in the car. They pulled her over and questioned her. Investigators found Robinson's Texas ID card still located inside the vehicle. This is crazy, but I'm going to literally have more for you. So it's going to be easy to go ahead and get them up out of here. Now, some of y'all said, and rightfully so, I won't disagree with you all, that, hey, why would this and why would that happen? What is this and what is that? Why would they start telling on each other? Because those morons are not, and I mean 100% not aware of what the F is going on. What? Bruh, in the video I'm going to show to y'all later, it's going to prove a lot of people's theories, and I didn't even believe it at first. But when I tell you, surveillance cameras are everywhere. I mean, bruh, they filming every freaking thing. You had to be straight up stupid. Then on top of that, how do you slide with an ID on? So, to me, they are not innocent. They're guilty, 100%. Adonis Robinson, 100% guilty. Jacoby, 100%. I know y'all stop asking me to call him Escobar, so I'll just call him Jacoby. Jacoby done too. And I want to clear something up about what Charleston White said the other day. He said, where was y'all at sliding and all this stuff and everything like that when that baby died, right? They put the mama's address up online, by the way. I hope you know that. The mama's address was up online. They were on their heels on the internet. So what were they supposed to do exactly? Either way it goes, they had the people who literally did it. Then you so hell-bent on trying to prove a false point that's so fake that it wasn't just people on their heels. Bruh, the police was on them. The marshals. I digress. This is going to go down as one of the dumbest, stupidest, idiotic, remorseful crimes that has been done in the world, bro. I gotta say, in the world, in the freaking world. Because I guarantee you, even if the rumor is true about a dice game, them cats is broke. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no damn money. They don't. And ladies, I gotta ask y'all the question: why do y'all like these bums? That sounded like a straight up. It sounded like a straight up line from Baby Boy. Oh, he dropped me off in my car while I went to work. You gotta be a stupid bribe. And so the theory of the girl working with the police is 100% facts in my opinion. In my opinion, I think what they did was talk to her about that crap, let her know, and told her, he's going to call you. We want you to catch him. I think she was working with him. I think she was working with the police. And if she was, she might as well say that so she can get her roses. She might as well. Unless she took him down there and then came back and then went again. But I don't think that. When she said the police put a tracking device on my car, that right there was everything I need to know. But I didn't want to theorize without more details. Now, I 100% believe they caught up with her. They told her, we're going to put this tracking device. We're going to monitor all of your stuff because right now, you're an accessory to murder. Because it makes zero sense of any driving that she was doing. Zero of any driving that she was doing where she either harbored a fugitive or was an accessory. Nobody was in that car. The third person shooter theory is null and void now. I hope y'all know that. There's no more third person shooter stuff. Y'all can get rid of that crap. I told y'all, bruh, it doesn't make sense. When you are presented with new facts, you are allowed to change your mind, and you probably should. To hold on to theories that do not make any sense are stupid. You can still have your other theories that ain't proven. You could. It won't make you any less of a person. And I'm just talking to people who are commenting because a lot of you cats are so gung-ho on trying to be right that you don't want to get it right. Listen, I have done this stuff for years and has gotten a couple of things wrong. And every single time I've come out and I've fixed it. It's all right to say, you thought this, you thought that, you thought this, you thought that. But at the end of the day, you're all wrong. There was nobody else in that car. It's on camera. So, she was working for the police. That's what I believe. She should come out and admit it. But then again, she can't. Because scummy ass people like that, pardon my Francais, scummy people like that only have other scummy people like that. Ain't no telling what moron will come through and do something to her and then try to get her to say it was somebody else. We don't know, bruh. These cats these days are relentless morons and idiots. So at the end of the day, man, nah, bruh. I don't see it. I won't see it because it's not true. There is no third person shooter. But what there is still a bigger mystery at hand. And so when I drop the video in a couple hours, probably about 6 o'clock East Coast time, that's 3 o'clock West Coast time, that's 5 o'clock Central time, I think that this right here is going to shed some whole new light. And I hate to admit this, but it's definitely looking like it was a hit, a setup, or somebody dropped Buddy low. Because when I show y'all the footage, it's just not going to make sense. But subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified, share to keep your people aware. And I'll catch you on the next one. We got a real life street stars interview that's about to happen. So make sure, man, when I drop this, y'all tune in, y'all tune in, y'all tune in. Because without y'all, there is no me. And I wouldn't do this anymore if it wasn't for all y'all. So, man, we've grown the channel massively in the last week. We've done some tremendous things. I honestly want to say I appreciate you. You, yes, you. Even if you don't like me, even if you just being nosy, even if you are in agreement with me, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you all.